Most people don't lack ideas, but they lack the energy to start. And nobody talks about how dangerous that is. So today I want to talk about why starting feels impossible when you're exhausted and things that might help. When we want to start making videos, start making these changes, we have an invisible weight bearing down on us. Nobody else can see it and you can't see it yourself. However, once you recognise it, you'll start to feel it. Mental fatigue is a massive one. You just get so drained. Mentally, your over-analysis paralysis starts to kick in, where you've got so many ideas in your head, you don't do any, you just sit and dwell. So what you need to do there is you need to pick one avenue and go in with it 100%. And we scroll instead of act. I know I do it all the time. I might have 2 hours to kill and I could spend an hour doom scrolling and then leave myself with about 30 minutes to try and get a video made, which the doom scrolling is obviously hindering my chances. And then this leads into a guilt loop, because once I haven't got anything made, I start to think, this isn't for me, I'm not going to bother anymore. So then I don't. And then another day's passed and your competitors, they're a step ahead. You need to start creating something. Like, you want to change, but it causes you to keep freezing. And what I would say from what I've learned, and if you go to my first video, which was only 2 videos ago, or go on to my other platforms, just start. It doesn't matter. This is what I've learned. Lift your phone, speak to your phone, and put it in. Upload it, whatever you want to call it. But you need to make a start, because if you start today, just upload a video, you're up there. You're sitting above the 1,000 other people that said, I might make a video today. And the next thing I want to talk about is the lie of motivation. You've seen all the motivation. You don't need to see any more. You've read the books. You've watched the short form content. You've listened to the minute-long speech with a boy skipping on other platforms. The motivation, if it's there, it's there. But it's not that you're lacking. It's energy. You need to work on recovering and getting your energy back. Burned out people don't need hype. They need recovery and small micro wins, which you can start doing today. If you've already got a tired brain, big goals are scary. Big goals put people off. You need to look at the steps towards that big goal. You're starting step 1, as am I. This is where we need to focus. Don't look up the stairs. Just focus on your first step. And these small reps all matter, and you'll watch how they build. Imagine somebody at a gym with a personal trainer. They're not on lifting the biggest weights. They're not on doing the highest reps. They start small, they start light, and they do a few at a time and they rest. They do a few at a time and they rest. So if you see that pattern, this is exactly what you're going to be doing. And consistency always beats intensity. Just like the gym, just like with anything that you do in life, small consistent steps. Just be consistent, show up on the days that you don't want to, turn up, make the video. If you need to make content saying that I'm not feeling motivated today, I can't get a video sorted, that's your video. Put it up. So I'm going to give you 3 practical steps today that actually work. 1, reduce your decision load. So stop making 100 decisions around how you're going to start. Eliminate everything and pick one. So if you want to start off with YouTube short form content, focus on that YouTube short form content. Do that for 60, 90 days. Even shorten it to 30 days if it helps for you and doesn't look so scary. But you need to reduce this load so as that you can focus your mind on one avenue. 2, make your first step stupidly small. It doesn't matter what it is. Nobody's looking, nobody's judging, and to be honest, nobody really cares apart from yourself. So my first steps were, I went onto my platform and created my profile picture and my bio. And I thought this was my first win, because I'm actually creating a page that someone can look at and think, this boy is going to make videos, or he makes videos. But that's how small my first steps were. And 3, eliminate the fear of judgment. The best way you can do this is exposure. Whenever you're coming on here, the people that you do not want to see your content is going to be the first people that see it. Friends, family, work colleagues, people that follow you in social platforms, they are going to see that you've created a video. So start small, as we've said, short form, whatever it is, and you need to just get over the fear and realise that once they've seen it, next week, nobody's going to care anymore. This is something that's held me back for probably years, and especially the last 12 months. I was terrified of being seen, and I tried faceless content. I tried everything to not be seen by work colleagues, etc. And then I realised, once I made the content and I started to see them seeing it, liking it, reposting it, which is really good and supportive, but nobody cares. They don't care, and next week it'll be forgot about. So make the leap, make a small video, get your face exposed on social platforms and go for it. So this isn't about me sitting here now pretending I've made it. This is me being burned out from everything that I've talked about, and I'm starting to gradually get it. And now, if that's where you are, stay, because I'm here to do this with you. We are building this in real time, so if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, watch out for my next videos, and we'll be following along this journey together.